This is the Tribit XSound Go. If you want to spend the bare minimum on an all-around good portable Bluetooth speaker, this is a great choice. With it being so cost-effective, what can you really expect from it? Are you sacrificing sound for price? Would it be better going off with something like the Anker Soundcore 2? Who's this for and what can you expect when you get it? The XSound Go is about the size of a sunglasses case. While its dimensions mean it can be slung in your bag fairly easily, it is heavier than it looks and you'll know it's there if you do. Under the hood, two 4cm drivers and one passive bass radiator are solidly housed while it feels like you're holding a more expensive product than you actually are. On the back, there's a USB-C charging port and a 3.5mm aux in port for wired listening, nicely covered by a rubberized plug. Along the top of the unit are the usual controls for power, Bluetooth pairing, play and pause, and volume adjustment. There's also a useful cord lanyard to slip over your wrist when holding it, a good idea since dropping it on your toe could be painful. It's also available in black and blue finish. This speaker is fully waterproof IPX7 rated, which means its tough exterior coating and solid internal frame protects this portable wireless speaker from scratches and drops. It'll outlast years of wear and tear with ease. It also comes with a lanyard that allows you to hang the speaker from a shower head, a tree branch, or anything that has a hook. Creating an XSound Go stereo pair is easily achieved by purchasing two of them and long pressing one of the Bluetooth buttons for a few seconds. You hear a prompt followed by the declaration of right channel or left channel from each speaker, which makes this perfect for wireless desktop speakers. The triangular play button on the top of the unit can be pressed once for play pause, twice to skip forward, and 3 times to go back to the previous track, meaning you don't need to keep fiddling with your phone. There's no app support, but to expect one at this level would be kinda silly. The built-in mic delivers a satisfying performance. If you are less than 5 feet away from it, your voice will be loud and clear on the other end, especially if you're in a quiet environment. If you move further away, your voice will become muffled and distorted. The microphone doesn't feature any kind of noise canceling technology and it can pick up a certain amount of ambient noise. The Go's mic offers mediocre clarity. If you hold the mic close enough to your mouth, the issue can be avoided. However, the XSound Go can achieve consistent clarity even though I spoke fewer than 15 inches away from the pinhole mic in a quiet room. The battery performance is quite impressive. The actual playtime at 50% volume is approximately 20 hours. You will not get the advertised 24 hours at 50% volume. If you increase the volume, the playtime shortens. You will get less than 10 hours at full volume. The recharge takes around 4 hours, and the only downside is that the speaker takes around 4 hours to fully charge via the micro USB. The speaker comes with Bluetooth 5.0, and that can give you a range of 100 feet before losing signal. The Bluetooth connection works as advertised as the signal is stable within the advertised range. If there are some obstacles like trees or walls or some other interference, the range will be shorter, but you'll still be able to control the playback from around 20 to 30 feet. The pairing is simple and takes a few seconds. The XSound Go has a rich, balanced sound signature that tends to boost bass where it can to make up for the deep lows it can't reproduce. It does a laudable job in the department and has a large soundstage for a compact speaker. There's a nice balance between mids and highs, but the bass response is kind of weak. It's not an unexpected sound signature considering the size of the XSound Go. The bass is present but lacks some real impact. It's definitely not as booming as advertised. Still, compared to other small and cheap speakers, XSound Go can really produce some punch. If you're into bass heavy sound, you should probably buy something else. Probably something larger and probably more expensive. The mids are sweet and pleasant and the vocals are very clear. The highs are nice and detailed and the XSound Go is surprisingly loud for its size. The distortion creeps in at around 80% volume and it's really distracting at full volume. Stereo separation is practically non-existent, which is not surprising. The sound gets jumbled up when some complicated music piece while many instruments is being played. Unfortunately, there's little to recommend the XSound Go over something like the Anker Sound 2. The XSound Go provides an adequate, tonally accurate sound for the price, but it lacks the dynamic chops to keep your music energetic and exciting. And as such, my recommendation at this budget level is probably still going to be the Anker Soundcore 2, but maybe you'll find this speaker a little more exciting than I did at the price it is, or if you're using it as a monitor speaker. But that's just my opinion. Why don't you let me know your opinions in the comments down below. Give the video a like if you learned anything, and maybe hit that subscribe button if you enjoy these types of reviews. If you want to learn a little bit more about another cheap speaker, then why not check out this video on the Anker Soundcore 2 that I've mentioned previously in the video. Maybe you'll find something more for you there.